everyone, welcome to Learn English with Miss. Disclaimer: all of the sources used in making this video will be linked in the description box. In today's lesson, we will identify 7 different strategies for using context clues that will help us become better readers. So let's look at 7 strategies for using context clues in reading. Here's number 1. Number 1 is looking at word parts. The idea is to break down the different parts of a word by looking at the base word, which is the word stem or root word, by looking at the prefixes and suffixes to figure out what it means. Some words have a prefix only, a suffix only, both a prefix and a suffix, a combination, or neither. Here's an example of how you would look at word parts while reading. Let's take a look at the word discrimination. Dis is a prefix. It means not, opposite of, reverse, deprive of, apart, away. Crimen is the base or root word. It means verdict, judicial decision, judgment. Shun is a suffix. It indicates the word is a noun. Number 2 is looking at the definition or explanation of discrimination or any other word that you are looking for the meaning of. The idea is to look for a definition or an explanation within the sentence that you are reading. For example, discrimination or unfairly targeting one or more groups by those who perceive themselves to be superior can cause distress. Here's another example. Vulnerable people are oftentimes in need of protection under certain laws, so others cannot take advantage of them. Number 3 states, looking at synonyms of discrimination. Synonyms are words that have similar meanings or same meanings. The idea is to look at words next to the unknown word because it can be a clue that there is a synonym. And if you find a synonym, then you can derive the meaning. Discrimination or bias can cause distress toward the targeted group. When people know they are vulnerable or defenseless, they tend to protect themselves to avoid harm. Looking at an example of discrimination can also help you to find the meaning of this particular word or any word that you are reading. The idea is providing examples of the unknown word can give readers a clue to meaning. For example, in this sentence, it states, like shunning smokers in restaurants by making them satisfy their habit outside, discrimination targets a perceived undesirable group. Another example of looking at an example could be vulnerable people, such as young children, the elderly, or handicapped individuals, might have protections under certain laws. Number 5 states looking at antonyms or words that have different meanings, words that are contrasting than the word discrimination. The idea is to look at opposite information about the unknown word by offsetting words and phrases such as unlike, as opposed to, different from. Discrimination, as opposed to fairness for all people, can have damaging effects on a targeted group. Vulnerable people, unlike those who can stand up for themselves, tend to be the target of unethical or dangerous individuals. Number 6, looking at the analogy of the word discrimination. The idea, comparisons of the word help to determine what it means. The ill effects of discrimination are like hateful, wicked tendrils gripping the heart. Vulnerable people can be like fragile glass in need of care and attention. Number 7, looking at appositives of the word discrimination. The idea is to look for the grammatical structure of appositives, which can provide a definition, synonym, or example. Discrimination, the act of showing bias to one group, can have damaging effects. The elderly and handicapped, a vulnerable group of individuals, have laws to protect them from unethical individuals. So, those were 7 rules and examples that you can use for looking to find meanings of unknown words by using context clues. In today's lesson, we identified 7 different strategies for using context clues that will help us become better readers. Thank you for watching and learning with me. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.